Huh? What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1977 movie Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown. So in this movie, the Peanuts gang, including Snoopy and Woodstock, have gone off to summer vacation, and after a few days of the usual summer camp activities, they all take part in a rafting race, battling treacherous rapids, wild animals, and bullies from a rival tent. The teams make their way downriver to the finish line. This is a really fun movie. I've always really enjoyed this one. It was one that, of the Peanuts movies that I watched as a kid, might even have been my first Peanuts movie before even Snoopy Come Home. Although I don't really fully remember which one I saw first, because I watched them close to the same time. But this movie is a lot of fun. It has a lot of really fun moments, and the whole racing scene in the third act is just a lot of fun, and everything. It kind of keeps you on your toes, wondering what's going to happen, and everything. Even though you kind of know what's going to happen, the Peanuts are pretty predictable and stuff. You kind of know how things are going to end and everything. But it was still a fun movie and everything. And the animation is really good in here. I think the Peanuts movies, out of the original ones, like the animation gets a little bit better with each movie and everything, because each movie has a little bit of a higher budget and everything, and it's a lot of fun. This one isn't quite as good as Snoopy Come Home, though. It doesn't quite have the heart and emotions that movie had, but it still is a lot of fun and everything, and I enjoyed it for the most part. I will say that there were some things I didn't like. Peppermint Patty really gets on my nerves in this movie, and she's one of those characters that sometimes I really love her, and sometimes she gets on my nerves really bad, and this is one of the ones where she gets on my nerves really bad. Like, every 5 seconds she's like telling Charlie Brown how bad he is, and between her and Lucy, which Lucy is more telling him how bad he is, but it's not really that Peppermint Patty's telling him how bad he is. She just points out all of his mistakes throughout the movie, and she gets on my nerves and everything. But Lucy gets on my nerves worse, which Lucy is the one Peanuts character I've never really liked. She's kind of like the character that people love to hate and everything. I don't really hate her, but I just don't really like her. She gets on my nerves, and she really got on my nerves in this movie. There were quite a few parts in this movie where I was like, if you threw off Peppermint Patty and Lucy, you might be able to focus on the raft a lot better and everything, because they just wouldn't shut up, and really the whole gang wouldn't shut up and everything, and was putting all the pressure on Charlie Brown to get this raft to win and get them to win the raft race and everything. But it's fun, but it also kind of was annoying the way they fussed at Charlie Brown through the whole thing and everything. It was funny at first, but they kind of wore it out and everything. That's probably the only negative I really have with this movie, is it kind of got on my nerves the way they were fussing at Charlie Brown through the whole third act and everything. But aside from that, it's still a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun Snoopy and Woodstock shenanigans and everything. And this movie doesn't focus more on Snoopy and Woodstock like Snoopy Come Home did, but whenever they're on screen, I have a blast and everything. I just love Snoopy and Woodstock. They're two of my favorite buddy cartoon characters, and I just think this movie is pretty enjoyable. So I'd say I'd give Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown a 7 out of 10. It's a really enjoyable movie, not quite as good as Snoopy Come Home, but it's still probably my second favorite out of the Peanuts movies, maybe. But I really enjoyed this one quite a bit, and it is one of the ones from my childhood, so I have a lot of nostalgia for it. Not quite as much as I do for Snoopy Come Home. I watched that movie a lot more than I did this one and everything, but I had this one recorded on a VHS tape, and it actually took me a really long time to find it on find a DVD copy of it, because it was out of print for a really long time. I finally got one a couple years ago, and just now got around to watching it, and I'm glad that like Snoopy Comes Home and a lot of the specials that I grew up with, the Peanuts just hold up all the time. They're just lovable characters that are always fun to watch and everything, so they hold up really well. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of Race for Your Life Charlie Brown, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.